Uh, Last week you mentioned that you got, the designs, play designs on your walls. Excited to run some of them. Was the deep shot to Alec Pierce, the deep post that Anthony threw, is that one of those? And what was kind of going through your mind when the ball's hanging up in the air that long and seeing that play come together?
Yeah, a little bit of a tweak off of something that, gosh, we all do in the NFL. A common starting point of a play and just a little tweak off of it. They were giving us a coverage that we thought if they played a little bit of that in the game, we would have a chance to maybe take that shot. I'm sure you guys have written all about it, but it's fun to watch from the sideline and fun to be a part of that. And it's nice when some of those things work. They don't always work. We're working real hard as a coaching staff to try to give our guys the best chance every single play. When they work, pays off a little bit for the team, and that feels good. And we're fighting to do that a little bit more often. Do our job a little bit better as a coaching staff, just like we're asking our players, sort of do a little bit more, do a little bit better, go get us a win.
And Shane mentioned that he thinks that's the best throw he's ever seen. He compared it to one that Mahomes made to Tyreek Hill. Just as you look back in your time in the NFL, is there another throw that comes to mind as the best you'd seen before Sunday?
It's a great question. I've been lucky enough to be around some unbelievably talented quarterbacks, and I've seen just some unbelievable throws. So I'll try not to keep a ranking, so those guys will maybe keep returning my text or returning my calls. But sadly enough, I was on the other side of a Hail Mary throw by Aaron Rodgers that was pretty impressive. So there, I think in this league you don't see them like that very often. When you do, you sure recognize it when you see it. And I think, the coaches, the players, the fans at home, everybody recognized just how special that throw was. I told Anthony he set the bar a little too high now. So every throw that's 65 yards downfield, we're expecting him to hit them perfectly in stride, or else we'll grade him down a little bit in the coaching room. But no, it's an unbelievable throw and really cool, for him to step up and make that huge throw. We needed it. We needed some big plays. Obviously, we're going to take a few shots when we had them. Cool that he sort of ripped that one out there and had a good result out of it.
Yeah, the one that came to mind for me was Stafford's throw against the Cardinals 2017, if you remember that one, like 45-yard touchdown. But appreciate it.
Yeah, I was trying not to rank Stafford in there anywhere, get him mad at me.
Jake?
Yeah, so the Anthony and AD Mitchell connection is still work in progress. After a game of so many near misses where you're right there from being like super productive, how does the week in the facility, what do you do to address that throughout the week?
Yeah, I mean, the guys were out there playing aggressively. Anthony was playing aggressively, taking, we were taking some swings, taking some shots downfield. You're not gonna, in this league, it's hard to hit every single one of those things, but you keep firing, you keep taking those cuts. We'll keep firing. We're going to keep firing. We'll keep cleaning things up. A few inches here or there, from one or two downfield. That's how this league works. We're going to keep competing. AD had the one double move where the guy kind of just grabbed him just enough. We got the 5-yard penalty. Things like that are going to happen. The guys are out there competing. We approach this week like we approach every other week. We're going to show up here and try to put together the best game plan to help us win, and we're going to be aggressive about it, intentionally aggressive.
James?
Bob, in regards to AR and some of the throws that he has, obviously you see the amazing ones, you see the ones where it might not be his best. Why do you think he, can oscillate as much as he does? And or do you see a theme when it comes to some of these throws where the ball might just be off, even though he sees the look?
Yeah, I think each pass in this league has its own story, and we sort of go through all these things in the quarterback room around here. Every detail of each pass play, and sometimes it's just a route we're getting better and better at seeing or understanding how our guys are running. Sometimes when these guys are competing full speed, full blast, you're not quite able to finish a throw up top, or maybe that defender does flash underneath some things. So it's a little bit of a complex sport. We're all, our guys did a good job of making those explosive plays in the game. As we develop our offense this year, as we improve each week, we're going to want to be a little more consistent in the pass game, and I think we will. But it's going to take sort of constant, continuous improvement by all of us on offense. I think everybody's intention's in the right place. We're going to go out there and try to put together a good week of practice, and we got to work through all the details of a whole new set of plays and routes and pass concepts and all that stuff. For the news article or the video clip, but it really does come down to how do we practice running a route, throwing that route, getting the defensive look, getting the cards right, so the quarterback sees the look the right way, and then we're able to go get that throw and sort of feel good about it, to the right, to the left, different hashes. This NFL quarterbacking thing is a good challenge every week. Get out there and freaking play good ball and throw the ball where you want to every single time. So there's a whole lot of work that goes into that, and our guys are tireless working at it. They're going to keep working at it.
JJ?
Hey, Jim Bob, in real time, did you see Anthony's foot slip on that touchdown to Alec?
I did not, because I was watching the route. But I felt something timing wise back there, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was. So no, in real time, I was not staring at the backfield.
When you saw it, and it kind of shows that Anthony doesn't need everything to be perfect to still hit that type of an explosive play. I guess, like, as a coaching staff, as you're devising shot plays and trying to generate those, what is his ability to still make that kind of a throw without everything being perfect around him do for you guys as a staff?
I think I may have answered this one. I may have given you the answer I'm about to give you last week, but Anthony gives us the freedom to draw up a whole lot of different pass plays with very little restriction, and that's very freeing for a coaching staff. I think it's exciting for his teammates, right? It's exciting for the receivers and tight ends and backs that there's not a restriction on some sort of movement play or play action play or any of those little schematic things that we all do. There's no restriction for us. We just try to draw up the good ones and try to give them a chance to sort of have some space to launch that thing. And our guys up front, I think, take pride in protecting him and giving him that shot. And he's not going to slip on all these things. Then watch out, But it was really fun to watch. And like I said, for us as a coaching staff, we got some good expo markers and good whiteboards back there, and we don't have a whole lot of restriction with what we're drawing up.